October 10th, 2024, aka 1010. And as the title implies, 1010 indicates that you should take heed and pay attention. Now then, the topic that I'm going to start today off with is that of what you are seeing, as well as this: prophecies and predictions. Predictions, basically, as far as predictive programming. As stated, we will be discussing the factors of this greater light and the so-called prophecies within this book. And this is not the typical one that I use, okay? But let's go ahead and go first to Matthew 24:29. Okay? Immediately after the tribulation. Now, mind you, I have my own opinionated theory over this tribulation. Okay? We have been seeing this tribulation taking place in one person's life specifically for now going on 7 years. Okay? So immediately after the tribulation of those days shall the sun be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light, and the stars shall fall from heaven, and the powers of the heavens shall be shaken. Now, let's go ahead and go to the book of the Revelation, or the book of Revelations, however you want to perceive it as being. And mind you, people, once again, this is my opinionated theories, okay? But I'm going to attempt to, once again, back up my so-called theories. And you'll have to forgive me, I forgot to bring my reading glasses with me, and of course this is very fine print, so I'm having to use the screen in order to see what I am reading. So Revelation 16:8-9, it states, "And the fourth angel poured out his vial upon the sun, and power was given unto him to scorch men with fire." Now, have we not been seeing this over the last year or two now, with all these heat domes and you know, the immense droughts and all that? And speaking of which, you know, here in Michigan, at least in my county, we are still under drought conditions. Yeah. So anyways, let's continue on. "And men were scorched with great heat, and implemented the name of God, which hath power over these plagues, and they repented not to give him glory." Now, as far as I'm concerned, this is an orchestrated book, okay? And not through the powers of what you think you know. This is a playbook, okay? It was a created playbook. Now, as far as I'm concerned, in reality, there is no such thing as prophecy, fortune telling, and so on and so forth, because what that indicates is that, well, even though the future is supposed to be unknown, because it has not occurred yet, we have many, many examples throughout the ages that this is not the case. The future has already happened many, many times over. This is one of the factors of reincarnation, okay? Now, I'm going to end this by directing you to a very short video, okay? And this is exposing this right here, okay? This is a short clip between well, many claim that this guy is now defunct. He's a has-been, so on and so forth, but he is part of this game. Okay? Howard Stern is interviewing Kamala Harris, and what he says should wake you up, according to what this says. Okay? You will understand, hopefully. Yeah, I said hopefully. You will understand that much more about the deception through the wordings of this. Okay? The King James Version Bible. And the Mandela effect that has been changing the Bible. In fact, you know, what got me while flipping through the pages of this book in order to, get what information I needed to get. Oh, excuse me. We have to go back to Revelation. Hold that thought. And, well, I guess while you're waiting on that, you can see this guy here. Okay? Part of the process. Part of the planning. Okay? But what gets me is, okay, and a lot of you people might say, oh, well, that's just because of, the space needed for this and that. But look at the spaces between these words here. Okay? This is change happening on a regular basis. Okay? Otherwise, you would have verses that are, not so separated. Right? And a lot of you people might say, oh, well, that's because, there were words that was not included, and therefore, they have to be added in, italicized and all that. Well, no. Deliberate spacing for new wordings through that so-called Mandela effect. Now then, I don't know where that Sky Bandit took off to. He just kind of simply disappeared. But I implore you to take this day seriously within that 10-10 and see it as a warning. And I will keep my fingers crossed that this will wake up some of you people. So please go to that link, check it out. And if you have anything of value to input within the comment section, please do so. But just remember, I'm not playing around anymore. If I don't agree with troll comments, you will be blocked from this channel. And furthermore, for those that have been blocked or have future intentions of being blocked, well, take this warning that I take screenshots. And I like to add screenshots in with my video content. Okay? Expose, expose, expose. So as I was walking in, happened to see this on the outside of the window, and I thought, well, you know what? Let's go ahead and take a peek at this praying mantis here. Now, whether or not he's still alive or not, I don't know, because we got quite low in temperatures this morning. Yeah, let's find out, shall we? Oh yeah, he's still alive. Just very cold, right? Yeah. All souls are precious, right? Even those that, post trolling comments on my channel. Well, you might not have any spirit to you, but you do have a soul, and I guess that's precious as well. So we'll go ahead and leave this one alone and continue about our day and let him or her warm up and carry out its day.